that the title of this video probably upset a lot of people, and I certainly didn't do it for clickbait. Whatever I get accused of doesn't matter. This video is called Why Your Camera Sucks, and it's not really your camera. You invested in some really awesome lenses, and you like viewing other people's pictures too. Yeah, probably you do. And you certainly like viewing your own pictures. What if someone told you that, like, Joe Blow bought a gold mine, and then he started to mine gold, and then he sent it off to the processor, and then the processor sent him back silver bricks? It's like, way, it's silver, isn't that awesome? Yeah, unfortunately, the price per ounce is not the same as gold. What the hell is it that you and most of you out there are doing wrong? And I'm not about blowing money, okay, I'm not, but I mean, it really is a necessity. It's kind of like, you know, this is digital photography. You probably should invest in a few hard drives, not only backup, but redundancies and archives. You know, kind of the important things like, here's a year's worth of my photos, and they're on one hard drive, and the hard drive crashed, and now they're gone. Oh, shit. Yeah, that means you just pissed away a year's worth of hard work, and because you didn't have a backup and an archive. But this video is not about that. Why does your camera suck? You got an awesome camera and an awesome lens, presumably. You see this neat little thing? I don't care what you think of Apple, okay? This is not about Apple. I never liked Steve Jobs. I thought the guy was a douchebag. Steve Wozniak is a really cool dude. I mean, he's the actual real brains behind Apple, not Steve Jobs, who's the pitchman. You know, forget about Apple. Here's the reason why you're like mining gold and getting silver. Not only editing, but viewing your pictures. I mean, realistically, tell me, what percentage of your keeper pictures that you really, really like, and you're like, man, I'm so proud to slap that on the hard drive, this is an awesome shot, love it, love it, love it. What's the percentage of those do you print? You're certainly looking at all of them on a display, right? So, okay, that's fine. And what percentage of those are you printing? Yeah, I don't care who you are. It's certainly less than 1%. Don't care who you are. So the rest of the 99%, I'm going to have a holy revelation here. Not me, you are. I'm going to have a holy revelation about 99% of your photography that is dropping off that awesome camera and lens. You were looking at with a crap monitor. Like, oh my God, why the hell do I have a crappy monitor? Why? I noticed I hit the table then. You're wondering if I knocked the computer off, right? Why? Forget about Apple, okay? You know, there's a lot of 4K displays out there, and I have not kept up on top of what are the best 4K displays. And it's not about 4K. It is about color gamut, okay? And 4K is one thing. I mean, you can see your pictures in all their glory, okay? Instead of 1080p. That's one. That's issue number one. Issue number two is not only are you looking at, okay, if you got a 5K display, fine. 4K, 5K, whatever. The color gamut for editing. You're sitting there editing something, and I don't care if the display you have has been color balanced or not. You're not actually seeing what it is you're editing. It's like, well, my display has been color balanced. Well, that's good, but you're still not really seeing the picture in all its full glory, are you? Damn. No, you're not. So my question to you is, with that expensive camera and lens, you know, and the fact that you're definitely printing off less than 1% of your shots, why the F and H? Why the hell in high water don't you have a 4K display with a wide, you know, a true photographic display? Okay? I don't care. You know, forget about Apple, right? Forget, you know. I hate Windows operating system. This is not about buying Apple and their overpriced computers. But which, by the way, let me remind you, of everybody that bitches about Apple's overpriced computers, let me remind you something as a person that has bought and sold more computers than God, that when it comes to an old computer, an old PC is worth jack used. But an old, stinking, crusty, dusty Apple computer is still worth a good amount of money after 4, 5, 6 years. Let me remind you of that fact the next time that someone, well, I hate Apple products because their computers are overpriced. Wah! Shut the hell up. I will admit to you that the price for them is a bit too high. But the resale price is astronomically higher. when you go to upgrade, you're like, I'm going to sell my old Apple computer. Well, if it was an old PC, you might as well throw it in the crap bin. Because it's not worth a damn thing. It isn't worth anything! Nothing! Now go check the price on used Apple computers on eBay, huh? Go do that for me, please. Yeah. I don't like Apple. They're overpriced. Yeah, okay, they're a little overpriced. Do you know what the resale value on a used Apple is compared to a PC machine? Oh, God, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you weren't thinking. You see, you talk before you thought. Blah, 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 blah. This doesn't mean you. This means a lot of people, though. Anyway, so get a 4K display, for God's sakes. You know, you've got that awesome camera. Isn't that a cute little camera? It's a USB drive that Fuji gave me. You have that awesome camera, and you're looking at your pictures and editing, even worse, color balanced or not, on a crap display. I kind of thought that the thing about the images was the images, and then like photography is about pictures, and then like you got an awesome camera and lens, but you got a piece of crap 1080 display, you know, which is perfectly fine for looking at YouTube videos and whatever sort of sundry dark and disturbing things that you download and look at. But it is not good enough for your edit. It's not good enough for editing your damn pictures. Nor looking at your pictures, nor other people's pictures. It's not good enough. NGE. Not good enough. And if I'm lying, I'm dying. Okay, why doesn't anybody try to refute me on what I just said in this video? You're not going to, because you know I'm right. You know I'm right. You know it. As sure as water is wet and sulfur stinks, I'm right. Okay? Oh, I forgot to think about that. You're right. I should get a 4K display. It's not about just the 4K. It's about the color gamut. Being able to see what it is you're editing. You know? It's kind of like working on a car. Let's imagine like working on a car, and you have like somebody's like Coke bottle glasses on. Totally not your prescription. You can see what you're doing, but not really. You know, I'm going to work on this car wearing Mr. Magoo's glasses. That's what you're doing, editing your pictures on a crap display. No denying it. Yeah, there's no denying that at all. Okay? Bye.